Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Welcome to the actual episode 1. In case you missed episode 0 of what we're doing here, I am doing a little bit of a fitness vlog going forward. A little bit of a way to connect and talk about what's actually been going on behind the scenes. If you've been following my Instagram, you'll have seen that I have been doing little daily posts. If you saw the video, you'll know that I did a single video recording every single day for the entirety of October. And we're still kind of going, but I'm gonna see the plan. The plan is there's going to be videos to each week, and then all those will be edited together, maybe with a little bit of voiceover, maybe some workout recordings, who knows. And we're just going to be doing a weekly, hey, here's what I'm working on. So today is, technically it's Tuesday, but it's Monday for me, so fuck you. Monday, typically the routine is I will wake up, try to weigh myself, try to have a decent enough breakfast, and then go about my day, usually involving going to the gym, or going to work, and then going to the gym, or doing absolutely nothing and being lazy and not getting anything, good done at all. And that's what today was. Today was very lazy. Today was very much relaxing and having anxiety and not wanting to do things, but actually wanting to do things and wondering why my body didn't want to do them. It's a wonderful problem. It's a terrible problem, and I don't know how to get past it, but we'll figure it out eventually, maybe, hopefully. For this week, I'm going to see if we can do 3 workouts this week. Typically, my goal when I'm doing the workouts is that I'll do an upper body, a core, and a leg workout. Now, I haven't really been super consistent about all those, so to make this vlog a little bit more interesting, we're going to be doing the One Punch Man workout routine as closely as we can. I don't expect it to go very well, unfortunately, because while I have actually lost weight recently, I'm still not really fit. I'm more fat than fit. I'm still working on it, but, baby steps. At least we're making a step in the right direction. That's the important part. So, on Tuesday, it is now Tuesday, but on Tuesday, after we wake up and after we go to work later this evening, I am going to go to the gym. I am going to attempt at least some part of the workout routine. For those of you that don't know, One Punch Man, the workout routine that we're going to be taking on, is an anime that focuses on a guy that essentially can do anything. He is very, 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 very strong. He is literally, I think, the strongest in their universe. But how did he get there? By doing 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, 100 squats, and a 10-kilometer run. I can't run, so we'll just try to run as much as we can. Squats, I might have a chance. I kind of got decent enough legs. I've had people comment on my legs, which is a weird thing to say, but I've had people comment on my legs saying that I've got good legs, good strong tree trunks for legs. So, might have a chance. 100 crunches. And it'll take a little while. And 100 push-ups. I'm fucked. I don't... If I can do, genuinely, in a workout, if I can do more than 30, I'll be amazed. If I can get anywhere close to 50, I will not believe you, because I can't do 50. I would love to do 50. Who knows? But we're going to be starting with this One Punch Man workout routine thing. And hopefully, by the end of the week, I don't know if we'll do it every single day. I don't know if we'll just do it for the workout days, or if we'll actually try every single day just to see if there's a little bit of improvement. Hopefully by the end of the week, we'll see some improvement. And, baby steps and all that stuff. Who knows? Maybe we'll keep it going for an extra week until I can find another workout routine that isn't just 3 different workouts and running. Who knows? We'll see. It's kind of basic. It's very simple. And honestly, the idea of being able to do all those things in a single day But yeah, that's what the start of the week is, and I guess we'll see how things go. I have some food cooking. It is not the healthiest of foods. I don't actually know all the calories on it. I wasn't counting. It's really just a meal to eat, and honestly, I've been getting a little bit distracted in that regard. I was gifted many pastries, and figuring out how to balance pastries and counting calories and matching getting the right protein amount. But yeah, that's what we're looking at for today. So hopefully I'll have another recording here shortly. I'll talk to you guys later. Pal! Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. We may have done a video today. I don't remember. I think we did the video yesterday, so I might not actually have to do those intros. I'm still going to do those intros. Anyways, hey, it's Tuesday. It's after work. I got home and I got to sit for a second. And screw around with new toys. You'll see soon. Soon. But tonight is gym night. We're going to be going to the gym. But first, I have one final responsibility to take care of. And that includes driving a really, really far distance. And taking care of cats for one more night. One more. So, it'll probably be another hour or so before we really get to going. And, yeah. I'll let you know when we get to the gym for tonight. It's gonna be good. We're gonna do things. We're gonna do crazy things. You're gonna do things that you've never thought you could ever do. Okay, see you there. All right, making it to the gym. What a long drive. Oh, goodness. Why is it so dark in here? Gym. So yeah, I totally tricked you. We're not at the gym because realistically the only thing at the gym that I would need to do for tonight's workout is a treadmill. And while I have already walked a lot today, I don't really have any desire to do any running. I know, I'm a piece of shit, but considering the fact that I just got home after taking care of cats and losing the ability to breathe for a few moments, I don't really want to do running right now. However, I'm going to attempt to clear my lungs a little bit, and then we're going to try to start doing some work towards getting the One Punch Man workout routine happening. Yeah. And again, for those of you that don't know, One Punch Man, that whole workout routine that he does every day for 3 years, because somehow that's all he needs to do, was 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, and 100 squats, followed by a 10-kilometer run. Now, we won't be doing the 10-kilometer run while we're in the apartment. However, doing 100 squats, push-ups, and sit-ups, I don't think I'm going to be able to do all 100. I will do my best. But, well, I'm going to clean up the apartment a little bit, and then we'll record a workout. Or at least we'll have it be a part of this little thing here.
1 hour later.
I didn't do it. I got distracted. And now it's an hour and a half later. I'm tired. It's almost 3 in the morning. I'll try again tomorrow. Probably. I won't have to drive an hour, so there's that. But, yeah. Sorry.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. It's 1:50, so I don't have a whole lot of time, but I actually made breakfast today, which is not something I've been doing a lot recently. There we go. I finished editing the first episode of the fitness vlog at 6 o'clock this morning, and that all looks good enough. It's not intended to be insane. My only big question at this point is it going to be staying on my main YouTube, or am I going to be moving things around? Because there's a lot of different types of content that I want to be making, and I don't know if all of it on one channel would be good. So a part of me kind of opens another channel called the Tavern, essentially, or the Liars and Thieves Tavern, or the Bards and Barrels. I don't know. Bards and Barrels would work. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, I have food. I have work. I don't have gym tonight, but I didn't do my 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, 100 squats yesterday. So we'll try to get that in sometime during the day. I'm tired. All right, good night.
Well, I was intending on doing an apartment tour at some point, but, well, we'll do a proper one eventually. You're up there for now because I need to not be on my phone. This apartment is not clean enough, especially that section over there. You don't get to see that. But I'm going to clean real quick and then we'll get going. And why the hell am I recording this? Because your physical space matters just as much as your mental. When you are feeling kind of shitty, your space starts to look a little shitty. Start looking a little bit disorganized, you know? And in a way, for me to try to counteract that as much as possible, well, I'm gonna see if it's even possible to actually get things organized and cleaned up. Maybe assemble that little cat scratcher there. Just make the apartment look half decent. So, incoming time lapse, and then we'll actually get to work.
So yeah, I didn't end up working out this night, but I really, made an attempt. I was really trying to clean everything and make sure that the apartment actually looked decent enough to have visitors, even to the point that I was really just like checking every nook and cranny, looking for socks, looking for anything that shouldn't be where it was. But when it came down to working out, my brain just was not in the mood. I ended up even cleaning up the gaming table, getting everything organized there, putting away my notes, getting all my camera gear all organized. I even ended up putting all of the board games that I plan on using for a board game series coming soon inside of the table. I mean, you can see right there, we have Splendor, we have Horrified, and there's even a poker set that I want to use at some point. Not sure if I'll do a video on that. I might. You never know. But realistically, this was just an opportunity for me to be able to clean up my apartment and actually be in a space where I felt as though I could live. And while I wasn't able to get the workout done, it did actually help me mentally, at least for a little while. Maybe might end up doing an actual proper apartment tour soon. Let me know.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Hi. We're trying something different. Partially because I am following the self-care app now, and I forgot to do everything that was on it. Definitely not doing it right, but whatever. Fuck it. I'm just trying to do something, man. I am struggling so much just to keep up my routine. You'd think that after doing it for a month that I would have at least some idea of how to at least keep myself focused, how to just do it in a way. But no, that's not how this works. I am still suck, which is kind of just whatever. It's just whatever. So today I went to work. It was Friday, so we're going into Saturday, which means it's almost my weekend. But it was a busy-ish day, and I ended up pushing myself a bit, and I'm tired. And when I got home, instead of doing pretty much anything productive, I sat at my computer, I watched someone play games for a little bit, and then I sat at my computer a little bit more, and then I stopped. I haven't done anything productive, and you know what? I kind of just accepted that. I accepted that I don't always need to be productive, I don't always need to be doing things.
And it actually allowed me to relax just a little bit. Not much, but a little bit. And it was nice. I'm still trying to figure out how exactly I want to go forward with this frickin' vlog thing. A part of me wants to just kill it entirely. And I can I can kind of get why I want to kill it, because my brain says it should be content. And if we're doing content, then I want to be focused about my content. The YouTube is supposed to be gaming, supposedly, and other things related to gaming and content, and a random vlog about fitness doesn't really fit in there. So like that part of it, but also there's a part of me that's like, do I want to show how after a month where I called it a victory, how I called it a win, how I said I needed to change my mindset, less than a week later I'm like, I'm done. I'm out. I can't do it anymore. My brain doesn't want me to do it. I don't know. Maybe I just need it to not be content for me to be able to do it. Maybe keeping it as content will provide an accountability. I don't fucking know. I'm still down a little bit of weight, but I'm still big. Like that hasn't changed anything. I'm still like, I look at me, of course I've eaten today, obviously, and I'm still big. There's nothing. I'm still me. Still big. Well, that's not awesome. I need to stop looking at myself after a long day because it does not help my body positivity. I don't fucking know what I'm gonna do with this shit. I almost want to fucking take down that goddamn vlog and just... But anyways, we'll deal with that at a later point. I know that I am struggling, obviously, which is why we're trying to go to bed early so I can get a little bit better sleep. Following the app, trying to do the things in the app. I don't know if I'll be able to get all of them done today. In fact, I can almost guarantee I won't, just because I'm going to try to prioritize sleep, but we'll see how it goes. I have a toothbrush ready to go, which I haven't brushed my teeth in. But yeah, I'll brush my teeth. I'll see what else I can do in terms of self-care, fitness, whatever. This week has kind of just been a wash. It's whatever. We'll deal. Hopefully I'll learn how to not just deal, but actually improve. But I don't know. I don't want to look at me anymore. I don't think this one gets to have a good morning, good afternoon, whatever. Last night, I was recording a video. I was recording the daily update, and I was doing it in the bathroom. I don't know if I'll end up showing it, but just for context. Last night, I was wearing a shirt, that was big enough to fit me, which made it a little bit flowy, but it still held around my gut. I was doing final day things, like the things that you would do just before bed. I was brushing my hair, brushing my teeth for the first time in a very long time. But I was doing it late at night. After a long day of work, I was relaxing on the computer. I was just tired. And when I looked into the mirror and saw my face, saw my body, saw me in that moment, it crushed me. I don't even know if saying that I hated what I saw is the correct term. It was, I did not like what I saw. I did not, I desperately desired for it to no longer be there. I desperately desired for me to not be looking that way anymore, and every time I looked, it was still there. It, for lack of a better term, it hurt so bad that I just needed to stop recording because I didn't want anyone else to see it. And in order to finish my, I'm not even gonna call it a nightly routine, but just what I was just trying to do before bed, I literally turned off the light in the bathroom to brush my teeth. But the image of my face so tired and exhausted and dead was just haunting in a way. I don't like looking at myself. I have a lot of body issues. I have a low self-confidence, and that kind of stems from a lack of self-esteem and a lack of positivity about who I am in general. I'm sure there are things that a therapist could diagnose, like, oh, when you were younger, the way that you were treated and the way that you were seen and how you acted and what the way that you grew up and the activities that you did or did not do, or all those things all add up, and that's why you're the way that you are right now. But that doesn't really matter to me right now. Last night I was just, I didn't want to exist. I did not want to be the person that I saw in the mirror, and it fucking hurt. When I woke up this morning, there were ghosts of those feelings. There was still like hints of it, but I was able to get out of bed and even managed in an impressively short amount of time to do everything I would need to do to get ready for the day, including shaving. Because I hadn't shaved at all, I hadn't touched up anything, I hadn't showered in days last night. It was soul crushing when I saw myself. But this morning I got all my stuff done, I went off to work. The way I am right now in my hoodie and everything, I just got back from work. I ended up getting a little bit of food because there's a deal, and I like deals. But that feeling, that way of being that I felt last night was a moment of significant distress that I was, I was tweeting and I was making an Instagram post and I was doing pretty much everything but actually reaching out to the people that I care about and saying, please help me. And I honestly don't think any of those posts or texts, well, not texts, but tweets, reached pretty much anyone that I would have wanted it to reach at all. And it makes me feel just a little bit more alone as I continue to deal with these things. Thankfully, I don't feel that way right now, but that's partially because I haven't actually looked in a mirror since last night, besides cleaning myself up and, getting all my hair brushed and everything. But the image that I saw is still kind of burned into my mind, and it is making me want to reconsider everything I'm doing right now, because over the past month, we've been doing a lot of stuff. I've been going to the gym, I've been counting calories, I've been weighing myself, I've been working on content, I've been dealing with work stuff, I've been trying to hang out with friends and do game nights and make sure my weekends are available for them. And also, I'm supposedly getting ready to have a cat in this apartment with me. There's a lot of things I'm trying to do all simultaneously. And while nothing has technically been dropped yet, my face is one of just... I need to slow down. I think I'm taking on too much. Or I just need to figure out how to sleep better. I don't fucking know. I genuinely have no idea. At this point, besides the random posts on Twitter and Instagram, besides the fact that I made a YouTube video, no one else knows. It's you as the camera, or whoever may end up watching this, and me. And I don't know how I'm supposed to do, like, what I'm supposed to do. Am I supposed to get a therapist? Is that how that's supposed to work? I've never really done that. The one time I got a therapist was because I tried to break up with my, at the time, girlfriend, and I reached out to a therapist to go, wait, what's going on? Am I doing this right? Am I actually supposed to be doing this? Am I feeling the right things? And all that did was reinforce a feeling that I had, and that everyone else was telling me, which was to break up with her. And eventually I did. So, am I smart enough to be able to handle this on my own? Am I supposed to reach out to a professional? Am I supposed to share the problems that I have with people? And if so, who? Because all of my other friends are also busy with their lives and their stresses and running out of money and trying to feed themselves and trying to survive in this world. I think I need to take some time and figure out what exactly my priorities are. What exactly I should be doing, because there is a purpose to having a creative outlet. There is a purpose to everything that I'm doing. But is that purpose something that could be considered a priority in order to keep me healthy physically and mentally? Because ideally, I'm able to do everything. I'm able to have fun. I'm able to push myself a little bit, and we don't end up having these issues. But I think this vlog will continue. It might not be a fitness vlog like I clickbaited the fuck out of with the first video. I don't know if it'll end up staying on this channel. If it is on the Dave the Bard channel, whatever. I don't even know if I want to continue making the Instagram posts, but I feel as though I have to. Because that's kind of one way for me to connect with people. But it's also slowly becoming a therapist of sorts, or at least a journal. And I don't know how many of those thoughts I want to be sharing with people. I have a circle of people that I could be talking with, but everyone else is also having their own issues, and I don't know. I feel as though I've kind of overhyped the fitness side in my mind, where it's like, oh, I'm gonna be doing all these things. I'm literally changing my entire lifestyle to fit this new way of being so I can be ripped and, lose some weight and be active and all that shit. But I've very much romanticized it to a point that I'm not actually like... There are lessons that I'm taking from it, which is the important part, that I am like able to use in like daily life. Making sure I'm somewhat active, making sure I'm eating more properly. Dinners are still fucking difficult, but I'm more consistently eating a breakfast, which only takes like 2 or 3 minutes to cook. Lunches are still, chicken bake or a hot dog. Snacks don't happen. Energy drinks, I need to clean all my shit out at work so I can actually have a better space there. Just like I cleaned up this space. There are lessons that I'm learning as I'm trying to find out where my journey is supposed to be even taking me. But I'm curious how far into the journey before I end up falling off a fucking cliff. So, I don't know. There is some self-reflection that needs to happen. And that'll probably happen over this next week. If I'm being as realistic as fucking possible, I might end up canceling my gym membership again. Like, I'm rounded the corner of gym hype. There are workouts that can be done. They can be done from home, even though mentally I don't like doing them here. The weight loss has been just coming from counting calories. So if I continue doing that, then we'll lose weight, if that's really what my goal is. I still want to record content for YouTube. I still want to do games. I want to figure out what higher production stuff I could make if I were to actually work with my buddy who sounds excited to work on higher production stuff. But it's like, I am stretching myself too thin, and I feel as though it's not creative burnout, it's just burnout from life, you know? Long story short, because I gotta figure out how to end this video and then go edit it into a video. Long story short, I had a moment of spiraling last night, and it has caused me to recognize that I need a moment of reflection. And that will hopefully help me collect all the lessons that I've had, all the lessons I've learned over the past month and a half, and go, okay, we know where we are. We know what has worked well-ish for us. We know what we didn't end up liking. We know what definitely isn't working. And we have an idea of where we want to go next. And I'm sure I'll slowly figure that out as I'm editing this video. But it feels as though I'm tripping myself and, you know, forcing something new to happen. But I've also never actually done this before, so I don't know what success is supposed to look like. So maybe we're doing it right? Maybe? Because I don't think that we failed necessarily. I just think that if I don't stop and collect my mental again, I will end up burning out very badly. Like, that's enough moping for the moment. I'm sure I will have more mopey moments in my personal time when I'm relaxing from this long work week. It's almost time for vacation. We got one more week. We'll make it through. I have Domino's sitting just over there. Use code 67 for a discount on large one-topping pizzas. And I'm just going to relax. I'm going to have a good weekend. I'm going to enjoy myself. I might record some content. I'll probably edit some content. I'll play some games. It'll be nice. But if you're still here at the end of the video, thank you so much for watching. It feels weird to say that if you like this video, if you like this mental breakdown, leave a like down below. If you want to see more mental breakdowns like this one, make sure to subscribe. Comment your favorite mental breakdown. But yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Have a good day.